Welcome, Cyclone fans, to another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. It's Thursday, September 22nd. We're here at Harlan Community High School Gym, where your Cyclones are playing host to the Chargers from ACGC. That's Adair Casey Guthrie Center. Coming into tonight's contest, the Cyclones have a match record of 7 wins, 8 losses. Adair Casey Guthrie Center Chargers have a overall match record of 7 wins, 6 losses. Leading the way for the Chargers, Mercedes Richter has 77 kills, followed up by Sage O'Brien at 50. So they have 2 main hitters, and that's about it. They're young and not a lot of height at the net, so we'll see if the Cyclones can take advantage of that. Meanwhile, Harlan Community is led in kills by Haley Blatt with 81, Sammy Einesen with 75, and Erica Rust with 68. Cyclones have a good height advantage as they're going to put Erica Rust out there in the middle. You have Ava Munson that can jump along with Haley Blatt, Sammy Einesen. All good blockers there at the front row. And we'll see if that causes problems for the shorter ACGC Chargers. That has caused problems in the past up to this point in the season for the opponents of Harlan Community that have some height. So we'll see how that plays out. Both teams serve fairly well. Cyclones are led in serving by Macy Reichel. She's got 22 ace serves on the year. Becca Littler is their main server. She's got 19 ace serves. So we should be in for a good one here. Cyclones on paper look like they have the advantage, but you got to go out there and execute. The Cyclone pep band under the direction of Mr. Bill Carney is getting things going here for the Cyclone fans. So we're going to take a quick break as teams finish getting warmed up. We'll meet the starting lineup for each team, have the national anthem, and then get ready for that first serve. You're watching Cyclone Volleyball here on HLTV, Channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, Tano D in Harlan, Iowa.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's volleyball match. The Harlan Community Cyclones welcome the Chargers from ACGC. Chargers are coached by head coach Barb South, assisted by Kara Largent. Chargers come into tonight's contest with an overall match record of 7 wins and 6 losses. Now for your starting lineup for the Chargers. Number 1, Jenna Rowley, 5'5" junior. Number 2, Sage O'Brien, 5'10" senior. Number 11, Becca Littler, 5'5" freshman. Number 14, Mercedes Richter, 5'8" junior. Number 29, Shay Lemke, 5'5" sophomore. Number 39, Camden Richter, 5'7" freshman. And number 4, the libero, 5'1" senior, Jordan Lemke. Cyclones are coached by head coach Elliot Reese, assisted by Amber Nicholson and Jason Sturman. Cyclones come into tonight's match with an overall record of 7 wins, 8 losses. And now for your starters for the Cyclones. Number 4, Haley Blatt, 5'7" senior. Number 5, Macy Reichel, 5'9" senior. Sammy Anderson, 5'9" junior. Erica Rust is 6'4" junior. Ava Munson is 5'8" junior. Sophomore. And number 3, Valero, Madison Career Guard, 5'3" senior.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Getting ready for that opening serve here between your Harlan Community Cyclones and the ACGC Chargers. Cyclones will have the first serve. Little roll shot there by Sage O'Brien. There's Erica Rust. Erica Rust with the first point of the night. Cyclones lead 1-0. Rust, one of the leading hitters for Harlan Community. Definitely one of the top blockers for the Cyclones. It's going to be a free ball over. See if the Cyclones can take advantage of it. They go right back to Rust. There's going to be a net violation. You're going to say number 2, Sage O'Brien, was in the nets. That gives the freebie point to Harlan Community as they lead 2-0. A little short serve by Reichel. And get the ball over to Sammy Einesen. She has the attack, dug in the back row by ACGC. And there's going to be a pass from the back row, number 39, Camden Richter, that the ACGC can't keep in play, so it gives the point to Harlan Community, and Macy Reichel still back at the service line with a 3-0 lead. And that little short serve. O'Brien with the cross-court kill attempt. Cyclone's going to free ball it over. See if ACGC can do anything in system. They go to Sage O'Brien, and it's blocked there at the net. Erica Rust and Sammy Einesen there with the double middle block, and it's 4-0 Cyclones. There's going to be another, I don't know if that was a block or if it just hit the tape and fell on ACGC's side of the net. Anyway, you call it. The Cyclones get the point and have a 5-0 lead. Little roll shot over there by O'Brien. Cyclone's going to go to town, and on this side of the net, that's Sammy Einesen. Couldn't quite get her over with that roll shot. Goes into the net, and that gives ACGC Chargers their first point. 5-1 Cyclones by 4. Little overpass by the Cyclones, and the Chargers can't take advantage and keep it alive on their side of the net. So that will give the point to the Cyclones as they lead by 5, 6-1. Ellie Einesen rotates into the lineup for Harlan Community to serve. They're going to go outside. Cyclones keeping that alive. It'll just have to be a free ball over for the Cyclones. ACGC goes to work. And that is a kill by number 39, Camden Richter. 6-2 Harlan Community. There's going to be an ace serve for the Chargers. 6-3 Cyclones. There's going to be one long, out of bounds. Unforced error for ACGC, giving the point to the Cyclones at 7-3 Harlan Community. Madison Kiergaard serving for the Cyclones. Outside attack, roll shot, and that's going to say that the ball went on the outside of the antenna. Unforced error point number 3 on ACGC, and the Cyclones increase their lead to 5 at 8-3. There's just a half roll shot over by Macy Reichel, and number 14, Mercedes Richter, couldn't handle that. It gives the Cyclones their largest lead of this first set of 6 at 9-3. Kiergaard tried the short serve, goes into the net. Unforced error point number 2 on the Cyclones. Score is 9-4 in favor of Harlan Community. Tip at the net by Munson. And now ACGC is going to try to go to work. Blocked by Munson on the other side. Back row attack by ACGC. Cyclones keeping it alive, and that's long out of bounds. And they're looking for a touch, looking at the line judges, and they say, yep. So it's 10-4 Cyclones. Cyclones by 6 here in set number 1. Macy Mueller rotates into the service line for the Cyclones. A back row attack again by ACGC. It'll be a free ball over by the Cyclones. And there's going to be one that's out of bounds outside the antenna by the Chargers. So the Cyclones mount a 7-point lead at 11-4. ACGC goes on the outside attack. That's number 11, Becca Littler. And she gets the kill. ACGC now with 5, and the Cyclones with 11. 6-point Harlan Community lead. 11-6. Number 39, Camden Richter back serving for the Chargers. Macy Reichel with the kill, and well, the ACGC kept it alive. Cyclones were thinking that it was a point, and the referees are looking at the line judges go, did that hit the ground? Which it did, but nothing we can do about it now. And now the ball goes up into the rafters on the serve receive. Unforced error number 4 on Harlan Community, and it's 11-8. Chargers back within 3. There's going to be a service error on number 39, Camden Richter. That goes long out of bounds. Sammy Einesen back into the lineup now for Sister Ellie, and back at the service line for your Cyclones is number 4, Haley Blatt. Cyclones with a 4-point lead, 12-8. And there's a serve for Haley Blatt. Gets the lead back to 5 at 13-8. See if Blatt can go on a little roll here. ACGC in system there, and there's going to be a hitting error by number 14, Mercedes Richter, as she hits it long out of bounds. And the Cyclones get back to a 6-point lead, 14-8. They're going to go again out to outside Richter, and it's a roll shot. Cyclone's going to free ball this one over. No, it's going to be Reichel with a little attack from that right side, and a little miscommunication by ACGC as Lemke and Kaufman kind of looked at each other wondering who was going to take it. So the unforced error point number 7 on the Chargers, and the Cyclones take a 7-point lead at 15-8. As Coach Barb South wants to take a timeout and talk things over with her Charger squad. Meanwhile, we want to take this opportunity to thank our fine sponsors for making this live broadcast come to you here tonight, as well as on some rebroadcast opportunities. Those sponsors being United Bank of Iowa, Polly Jones Funeral Home, KNOD Radio, Keast Auto Center, Cyclone Lanes, Conductix Wampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and the Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So you see those fine people, give them a big thank you for being able to watch this live here tonight. Haley Blatt with the short serve, and then it just barely goes into the net. It gives ACGC the point. 15-9, Cyclones lead by 6. There's going to be an ace serve for ACGC. That's number 11, Becca Littler. Gets the score to Harlan Community 15, ACGC 10. There's another back-to-back ace serves, 15-11. Serve receive has been something that's kind of been a little bit of an improvement area for the Cyclones here over the last couple matches. There's a nice pass up by Kiergaard in system to Ava Munson, and Ava Munson with the cross-court kill. Cyclones lead by 5, 16-11. Ava Munson now back to serve for Harlan Community. 5-point lead. And there's going to be a service error on the Cyclones. 16-12. For the Chargers, number 4, Jordan Lemke serving. And that one's going to be out. So thank you very much for the free point there on the service error on the Chargers. 17-12, Cyclones. Cyclones lead by 5 as Macy Reichel rotates back to serve for Harlan Community. There's going to be one that is in, number 2, Sage O'Brien with the kill. 17-13, Cyclones. Number 14, Mercedes Richter serving for the Chargers. Hope Preston with the cross-court attack there. There's a kill by number 39, Camden Richter. And it's a 3-point Cyclone lead at 17-14. Nice pass up to the front row. Back set to Sammy Einesen. And that one goes down on the Cyclone side of the net for a Charger point. It's 17-15. Cyclones by 2. Hope Preston, the left-hander. And off the touch, it goes out of bounds, but the Cyclones get the point. 18-15, Harlan Community. Ellie Einesen back into the lineup and at the service line for the Cyclones. They're going to go outside. And on the attack, that is Camden Richter. Haley Blatt dumps one down the line. Richter again kept in play by Kiergaard, and that's going to be one that the Chargers can't keep in play. So point goes to Harlan Community and a 4-point lead at 15-19. Cyclones by 4. And there's going to be another service error on the Cyclones. 19-16, Harlan Community. Number 29, Shay Lemke, serving for ACGC. Cyclones just have to free ball that one over. A little short set. And see if the Cyclones can keep this one alive. Outside attack, and that's blocked. Erica Rust with the block for Harlan Community. And that gets the Cyclones to 20. That little magical number that usually the first team to 20 is the winner. We'll hope that holds true here in this first set as the Cyclones lead by 4 over the Chargers, 20-16. They're going to back set Richter. It's going to be a net violation, I believe. Yeah, Richter into the net and under and over the center line. So it will give the Cyclones a point, 21-16. Cyclones by 5. They tip at the net, and that's wide. Number 2, Sage O'Brien hits it out. Enforced error point number 8 on the Chargers. Cyclones 22, ACGC 16. 6-point lead for the Cyclones. There's a short set into the net. Unforced error point number 10 on the Cyclones. 22-17. Cyclones by 5 as number 2, Sage O'Brien, rotates back to serve. A serve by ACGC. It's their 4th here in set number 1. 22-18 Cyclones. Pass nicely up to Reichel. Reichel tried getting it over to Munson for the outside attack. Score is 22-19. Cyclones by 3. A little bit of an overpass. But number 1, Jenna Rowley for the Chargers, mistimed that. And it goes over for a point. So the Cyclones now lead 23-19. Lead by 4. Mueller back to the service line for the Cyclones. It'll be an outside attack. And that one is called in. Number 11, Becca Littler with the cross-court kill for the Chargers. 23-20. Cyclones by 3. Haley Blatt with the cross-court kill attempt. They're going to go outside to Haley Blatt. Haley Blatt with the kill. Number 39, Camden Richter, couldn't keep that one in play or dig that one from the back row. So it gets the Cyclones to set point, 24-20. There's going to be a timeout called by head coach Barb South. She wants to try and ice the server here at set point. Cyclones here in set number 1, led by as many as 7 points back at 11-4. Kept maintained about a 4 to 6 point lead for a while. Then all of a sudden ACGC crept within 3 at 18-15 and 19-16, and once again at 22-19. Cyclones now have it at 24-20 with Haley Blatt at the service line. Could have been a point there, but Haley Blatt, the ref said, no, that's my fault. Kind of blew the whistle too early. There's a ball that's tipped over and got into the Cyclone voided area of the defense, and it's 24-21. Cyclones by 3. Number 11, Becca Littler serving for the Chargers. Little tip at the net. And Sammy Einison with the tip point and set for the Cyclones as they take the opening set from the Chargers, 25-21. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more volleyball action. You're watching Cyclone Athletics on HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans, as we get ready for set number 2. Cyclones took set 1 from the Chargers, 25-21. Talked about unforced errors being costly. We tried to chart those best we could there in set number 1. ACGC had 8 unforced error points that they gave to the Cyclones. But the Cyclones gave 10 back to the Chargers. So we'll see if we can get that cleaned up a little bit here in set number 2. Again, Cyclones with the first set win. It's best out of 5. So the first team to win 3 sets is the match winner here. We're stepping out of Hawkeye 10 conference play here tonight. Going over across on I-80 to Adair Casey Guthrie Center is where the Chargers call home. And number 14, Mercedes Richter, starts things out with an ace serve. One to nothing Chargers. And there's Erica Rust right there at the middle with the hammer. And Erica Rust is going to tie things up at 1 apiece. Aubrey Schwiezow rotates into the to the lineup now for Harlan Community, and Macy Reichel rotates back to serve for the Cyclones. ACGC out of system, just going to have to free ball it over, see if the Cyclones can make something here. And there's Erica Rust, and nice smart play by Erica Rust. Found that void right across the net and just gave it a little tip over in that open spot and gets the point, and the Cyclones take the lead 2-1. And it was Sage O'Brien trying to go right back with the tip of her own. Cyclones did a nice job of covering that up behind the block. And there's number 39, Camden Richter, that hits it into the net. And that gives the Cyclones a 2-point lead at 3-1. Reichel still back at the service line for Harlan Community. She's the Cyclone leading ace server. See if she can get one of those dialed up here on this serving rotation. Back set to Schwiezow. That's dug in the back row by ACGC, and number 2, Sage O'Brien, hits it into the net. That gives Harlan Community a 3-point lead at 4-1. Reichel with the short serve. Out of system is ACGC. See if the Cyclones can go to work here, and that's Sammy Einesen that hits one down the line. Kill for Einesen, and the Cyclones mount a 4-point lead at 5-1. Reichel continuing back at the service line for Harlan Community. Outside attack is wise, long out of bounds. That's Camden Richter. That gives the Cyclones a 5-point lead at 6-1. There's a little short serve attempt by Reichel. A little push over by Richter, and now the Cyclones had a hammer. And they're going to give the point. They're going to say that was kind of a lift or a carry by Erica Rust. And she had the ball in her hand just a little bit too long there. Be a point for ACGC. A serve by ACGC, their second of the second set, and it's 6-3 Cyclones. A little overpass by the Chargers. Unforced error number 3 for ACGC, and the Cyclones get a 4-point lead at 7-3. Sammy Einesen goes out. Sister Ellie Einesen comes in to serve. A little short set to Sage O'Brien, and the tip at the net gets a kill for the Chargers. 3-point Cyclone lead, 7-4. O'Brien back to serve. Back set to Erica Ruff. That's Doug in the back row. And then there was an overpass by Lemke. The point will go to Harlan Community as they've doubled up the Chargers at 8-4 here in set number 2. That's in Kiergaard serving for the Cyclones. There's a little tip at the net by the Chargers. Now Haley Blatt with the cross-court kill attempt, dug by ACGC. Cyclones still in system, and here's Haley Blatt with the cross-court kill, and Haley Blatt, Cyclones leading attacker on the season, and that gets the score to Harlan Community 9, ACGC 4. There's going to be a hitting error on number 11, Becca Littler, as she hits it long out of bounds, and the Cyclones now get to a 6-point lead, 10-4. Just going to have to be a roll shot over by ACGC, and the Cyclones don't keep that one alive. First unforced error point given up by Harlan Community in this second set, as it's 10-5 Cyclones. A little bit of an overpass, dug by the Cyclones. Couldn't keep it alive. 10-6 Harlan Community. Richter with the serve for the Chargers. A little short set to Blatt. Then there's an overpass. See if the Cyclones can take advantage here. Outside to Blatt. Blatt with a cross-court kill. And Haley Blatt adds another kill to her season total. 11-6 Cyclones. Cyclones by 5. Mueller back to serve for the Cyclones. Drives one deep to the back row. That goes up off the rafters. ACGC does keep it in play. And it goes set to Ava Munson. ACGC does keep it in play. A little short set to Munson. That's blocked. Cyclones doing a nice job of keeping it in play behind the block. And then ball goes up. Plinkles around all over in the rafters. Point for Harlan Community, 12-6. ACGC a little out of system, and just with a little roll shot, the donut area was open, and ACGC found that in the Cyclone defense and gets to within 5 at 12-7. A cross-court attack there by Macy Reichel, and now a wind-up kill attempt by ACGC. Now it's Haley Blatt with a cross-court kill. Haley Blatt going to town here tonight from the outside hitting position. It's 13-7. Cyclones by 6. As now Haley rotates back to serve for the Cyclones. And that one's just wide out of bounds. 13-8 Cyclones. Number 4, Jordan Lemke serving for the Chargers. Outside to Sammy Einesen. And they're looking for a tip. They say no. So it's a point for ACGC, 13-9. And there's going to be a attack off the block. Point for Harlan Community, 14-9, Harlan Community. Ava Munson back serving now for Harlan Community. Be Richter on the cross-court kill attempt, and that one is wide, out of bounds. 15-9, Cyclones by 6. Matches the largest lead of set 2 here for the Cyclones of 6. They've had that a couple, 3 different times. And there's a little short serve by Munson. A little back row attack by Richter. Cyclones in system, and here is Sammy Einesen with the kill attempt, dug by ACGC. See if the Cyclones can do something here. And there's Sammy Einesen with another nice kill attempt. Got a little tight to the net. It'll be 15-10. So there's number 14, Mercedes Richter with the serve. Short set to Erica Rust. And Erica Rust from the middle hammers one home for Harlan Community. And it's 16-10 Cyclones. And Macy Reichel, Cyclones leading server, back to the service line for the home team. There's one into the net, unforced error for the Cyclones. Number 29, Shay Lemke serving for the Chargers. Cyclones leading by 5. Hope Preston gets that one into the net. Unforced error, point number 5 for the Cyclones. 16-12, Cyclones by 4. There's one that clips the top of the net, and it's going to be an ace serve for ACGC. It's their third ace serve of the second set, and they're within 3 of the Cyclones, 16-13. There's a service error by the Chargers. The Cyclones will take the freebie and extend their lead to 17-14. Or excuse me, 17-13. Ellie Einesen, the senior, back serving for the Cyclones. We're going to go outside to number 11, Becca Littler. And now Haley Blatt gets one to the back row. And there's going to be a tip at the net. Cyclones trying to keep it alive. They're going to have to free ball it over here by Kiergaard. And Kiergaard finds the open spot in the back row. ACGC throughout that rally had crept up everyone close to the net. Kiergaard free balls it over and gets the point. 18-13 Cyclones. Marshall bump sets it over to Blatt. Blatt with a little cross-court roll shot. ACGC with a roll shot themselves, and now back sets to Hope Preston, and that one's long out of bounds. Cyclones 18, Chargers 14. Number 2, Sage O'Brien serving for ACGC. Haley Blatt winds up and hammers it down. Haley Blatt, hot tonight here with multiple kills Cyclones leader in kills on the season and leading the way here tonight, and that gets the Cyclones a 19-14 lead. A back row attack off the tip out of bounds. We'll give the point to ACGC 19-15. 4-point Cyclone lead. Little set to Haley Blatt. She just roll shots it over. Now free ball over by ACGC. Cyclones in system here. And Hope Preston does a nice job of seeing the open donut area there and just tips it over into that void. 20-15. Cyclones by 5, and now into the Cyclone lineup is number 1, Lauren McLaughlin. She's the senior who unfortunately early in the year tore her ACL. She's going to have surgery tomorrow. And Harlan Community is going to get her into the lineup here to serve. Cyclones out of the timeout will have McLaughlin at the service line and a 5-point lead at 20-15. Both teams break the huddle. McLaughlin to serve here for Harlan Community here in set 2, leading 20-15. Little roll shot over by ACGC. Cross court set to Haley Blatt. Little overpass, and Ava Munson's right there to tip it down, but ACGC did get it dug. There's going to be one by Munson, and a tip at the net by Macy Reichel. Reichel will get the kill and the point for Harlan Community at 21-15. And they give McLaughlin another run at the service line. A cross-court attack, and that one is a kill by number 14, Mercedes Ramirez. And there goes Lauren McLaughlin. Nice job, Lauren. Put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and unfortunately season and career came to a abrupt end here earlier this year when she tore her ACL in the Cyclone tournament. Point off that serve goes to ACGC, 21-17. Cyclones by 4. Number 11, Becca Littler serving. Another ace serve for ace serve number 4 in this set for ACGC. It's 21-18. Set for Haley Blatt. Haley Blatt with a cross-court kill attempt. Sends one to the back row. It's just going to be a free ball over, and that's into the net. Unforced error point, number 7 on the Chargers. Cyclones lead 22-18. Sammy Einesen back into the lineup for the Cyclones, and Haley Blatt rotates back to serve. Little jump set, blocked at the net. That's Munson with the block, 23-18. It was Ava and Sammy right there with a double block, and that gets it to 23-18. Cyclones by 5 here in set number 2. Cyclones already up 1-0 and at the front door of taking set number 2. I want to thank our fine sponsors again for making this live broadcast to you folks at home tonight and on a rebroadcast basis. Those being Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County State Bank, Conductix Wampler, Cyclone Lanes, Keast Auto Center, KNOD Radio, Holly Jones Funeral Home, and United Bank of Iowa. So out of the timeout, Cyclones with a 5-point lead, 23-18, with Haley Blatt serving it up for Harlan Community. Can be a kill attempt by number 14, Mercedes Richter. She gets the kill and point for the Chargers, 23-19, Cyclones by 4. As number 4, Jordan Lemke, their libero back serving. And it goes set to Einesen. Einesen pushes it over. Cyclones in system, going to go to Sammy Einesen. And Sammy Einesen with the kill for the Cyclones as they get to set point, 24-19. Ava Munson back serving for Harlan Community. O'Neill with a little tip. Doesn't quite get it over, but right there was Erica Rust anyway, and that's going to get set point to the Cyclones with the victory, 25-19. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with third set action of play. You're watching Cyclone Volleyball on HLTV, Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for set number 3 here from Harlan Community High School Gym as your Cyclones have a 2-0 lead over the Chargers from ACGC, Adair Casey Guthrie Center. Cyclones won set 1, 25-21. They won set number 2, 25-19. Cyclones had 10 unforced error points they gave up in set number 1 and then cut that down all the way to 5 in set number 2. Cleaned a lot of things up. We'll move on to set number 3. The Cyclones with the serve. Macy Reichel serving for Harlan Community. And go to O'Neill. She has to just kind of get one up inside the antenna. There's a block. Erica Rust with the block. And the point for the Cyclones as they go on the board first, 1-0 Harlan Community. Reichel gets one served to the back row. Now back row attack, a little roll shot. And there's one, another kill for Sammy Einesen as the Cyclones go up 2-0. Senior Macy Reichel serving for Harlan Community. Out to O'Neill. O'Neill with the cross-court kill attempt, long out of bounds. Cyclones 3, Chargers 0. See if Reichel can string together a long time here at the service line for the Cyclones. Again, back row attack. It's going to be long out of bounds. That is number 14, Mercedes Richter hitting it out of bounds. 4-0 Cyclones. A little bit of an overpass. Have to be a free ball over by ACGC. Now a little short set to Rust, and the Cyclones almost kept that one alive. 4-1 Harlan Communities. ACGC on the board here in set number 3. There's one into the net. That's number 14, Mercedes Richter. And that's unforced error, point number 4 given up by the Chargers. And now Ellie Einison rotates into the lineup for Harlan Community, and she's going to go back to the service line for the Cyclones. A serve for Ellie Einison. 6-1 Cyclones. They're up by 5 here in set number 3, and head coach Barb South wants to take a timeout as they haven't been able to handle the serve there, and also had a bunch of hitting errors, so she's going to want to calm her team down. As set 3, see if the Cyclones can continue the momentum they got going here in this third set. Again, Cyclones won set number 1, 25-21. They won set number 2, 25-19. And they lead in set number 3, 6-1. Out of the timeout, Cyclones serve with Einison at the service line in the lead. 6-1 over the visiting Chargers. They're going to go outside. It's a tip at the net. Cyclones with a kill attempt there, and it's Erica Rust. Erica Rust on the overpass. Keeps it on the ACGC side of the net. The Cyclones got it going in set number 3, 7-1. Already with a 6-point lead as Ellie Einison serves up another one. A little free ball over by the Chargers. Cyclones in system, gets it to Haley Blatt. And Haley Blatt with the hammer, 8-1 Cyclones. See if Harlan Community can keep things rolling here. They got a lot of momentum going early in set 3. There's a block at the net by Erica Rust, on Richter. And there's Erica Rust again. And that is number 2, Sage O'Brien, getting the tip. Giving the Chargers the point at 8-2. Nice job of keeping that ball alive, and couldn't keep it going after it hit the rafters. 8-3 Cyclones. They serve number 2. There's going to be a short set to Schwiezow. Schwiezow with the kill for the Cyclones. 9-3 Harlan Community. Maddie Kiergaard back serving now for the Cyclones. They're going to go to O'Neill, and O'Neill hits one long out of bounds. Cyclones 10, Chargers 3. 7-point Cyclone lead. They led by 7 earlier at 8-1. Now again at 10-3 as Kiergaard gets ready to serve. Cross-court kill attempt there by number 11, Becca Littler. Free ball over by the Cyclones. A roll shot over by the by the Chargers, and the Cyclones can't get that one dug. 10-4 Harlan Community. Ball went out into the hallway and down the hall. And here appears number 2, Sage O'Brien, after retrieving it for her serve attempt. Cyclones in the system get it to Blatt. She just hits a little roll shot over, and now an attack at the net, blocked by Ava Munson. A little hitting error by number 1, Jenna Rowley. And the Cyclones match their largest lead of the night of 7 at 11-4. Mueller in to serve now for the Cyclones. It's going to be a free ball over for ACGC. Cyclones in system. And that's Ava Munson. Munson off the short set in the kill. And now they're going to say that number 9, Ava Munson, was in the net. So take away the kill and give the point to ACGC, 11-5. 11-6 now. Unforced error point given up by the Cyclones. Macy Reichel off the hitting attempt was blocked by ACGC. Now the Chargers hit one into the net. Hitting error on the visitors, 12-6. Cyclones by 6. Sammy Einesen back into the lineup for Harlan Community. And Haley Blatt serving for the Cyclones. They're going to go outside in the attack. No overpass as number 14, Mercedes Richter, is able to get a kill off the Cyclone overpass. 12-7, Cyclones by 5. A little back set to Ava Munson. And Ava Munson hits one down the line for a kill. 13-7. Cyclones by 6. Ava Munson rotates back to serve now for the Cyclones, leading by 6. And there's an overpass, and Erica Rust right there hits it down for a kill. Nice court awareness by Rust as the Cyclones double up the Chargers 14-7 and match their largest lead of set number 3 of 7. Munson again at the service line. There's a tip at the net. Cyclones can't get that one dug. 14-8. Cyclones by 6 as number 4, Jordan Lemke, rotates back to serve. Tip at the net and a kill for Sammy Einesen. 15-8, Cyclones get it back to 7. Macy Reichel back serving for the Cyclones. O'Neal with the outside attack, half blocked by Rust. There's Sammy Einesen. And on the overpass, Hope Preston with the kill and point. Cyclones double up the Chargers now and get their largest point of set 3 at 16-8. Reichel with the serve. And the setter just dumps one over into the donut of the defense for a setter kill. 16-9, 7-point Cyclone lead. Number 14, Mercedes Richter, serving for the Chargers. They're going to go outside to Hope Preston. She saw the double block coming, tried just swiping it into the void area and didn't quite get it across the net. 16-10 Cyclones. Richter hits one, dug in the back row nicely. Back set to Sammy Einesen. Einesen on the cross-court kill attempt. Cyclones keeping it alive. They're in system. Blocked there by the Chargers, and there's another one again. It is number 2, Sage O'Neill on the block, and that gives the Chargers a point at 16-11. Cyclones by 5. Nice pass up to the setter. Get a nice set over to Hope Preston, and she gets the cross-court kill for Harlan Community, 17-11. As Ellie Einesen rotates in for the Cyclones to serve. See if she can get a little run going here for Harlan Community as we get to the latter stages of set number 3 with the Cyclones up 2-0. Gonna have to be a free ball over by ACGC. Cyclones in system. They go back to Hope Preston. She gets it over the net for the Cyclones. Cross-court attempt by Richter. And now Blatt, the cross-court kill attempt. Back row attack goes into the net by Mercedes Richter here. 18-11 Cyclones. Ellie Einesen serving for Harlan Community, up by 7. There was an overpass, and Hope Preston keeps that alive. We're going to go to Haley Blatt. Haley Blatt with a nice tip over the double block. Gives her another kill on the night and season, and the Cyclones lead 19-11. Ellie with the short serve. We're going to have a kill attempt, and good by number 39, Camden Richter. 19-12. Cyclones by 7. A little bump set to Blatt. Blatt gets one, and that's just long out of bounds. 19-13 Cyclones. Number 29, Shay Lemke serving for the Chargers, and her serve hits the tape and falls down on the ACGC side of the net, getting the Cyclones to magic number 20, 20-13. There's going to be a timeout, so we're going to take this opportunity to again quickly thank our fine sponsors. Those being Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County State Bank, Conductix Wampler, Cyclone Lanes, Keast Auto Center, K&OD Radio, Polly Jones Funeral Home, and United Bank of Iowa. So out of the timeout, the game reset is this. Cyclones are up 2-0 over the Chargers from ACGC, Adair Casey Guthrie Center. And they lead in set 3, 20-13. And the Cyclones have Maddie Kiergaard back at the service line. And the Cyclone lineup, number 7, Cammie Stork. ACGC goes cross-court to number 11, Littler, and now it's Hope Preston. And Hope Preston gets a kill off the Charger block, 21-13. Kiergaard again to serve for the Cyclones. There's a block at the net, but the Cyclones couldn't keep it on the Charger side. 21-14 Harlan Community. Number 13, Reagan Carney comes in to serve for the Chargers. And that one's long out of bounds, 22-14. And Lauren McLaughlin, number 1 senior, comes back in for another serving opportunity. An ace serve for Lauren McLaughlin. 23-14 Cyclones. McLaughlin with another serve attempt one, and that one goes into the net. 23-15. Nice job, Lauren McLaughlin. Again, the senior having ACL surgery tomorrow. (23-16). Macy Reichel with the kill attempt. You're going to go right over to Haley Blatt, and Haley Blatt puts the hammer on one. Little short set to Ava Munson. Ava Munson with the hammer at the net. 24-16 Cyclones. Haley Blatt, senior, serving it up here for set and match point. A little cross-court roll shot, and that was going to be out of bounds. And that's going to be a win for the Cyclones for the set and match. Cyclones won 3-0 here tonight over the Chargers from ACGC. Adair Casey Guthrie Center Chargers. They won set number 1, 25-21. They won set number 2, 25-19. And they won set number 3, 25-16. With the win, it will improve Harlan Community to 500, 8 match wins, 8 match losses. It will also get ACGC to 500 on the season with 7 match wins and 7 match losses. Cyclones did a lot of good things there tonight, and we'll be in Nevada on Saturday for the tournament. So this has been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone Volleyball on HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.